In 1978, at a Japanese motor show, a car appeared that looked as if it had arrived straight from the future. The Doom Zero. Low, aggressive, with a fiberglass body and distinctive gull-wing doors, it immediately captivated the audience. Powered by Nissan's L28 engine, with a displacement of 2.8 liters and an output of 142 horsepower, the model heralded a new era of Japanese sports car design. Despite the crowd's enthusiasm, the creator's dreams quickly collided with reality. Restrictive homologation regulations in Japan prevented the car from entering the market. The Doom Zero project began in 1975 in Kyoto. Minoru Hayashi, a young race car constructor, gathered a group of engineers he had met throughout his motorsport career to create a sports car for everyday road users. Their goal was to combine the performance of a race car with the practicality of a road-going vehicle. The team worked on a steel monocoque chassis and a fiberglass body that blended simple geometric surfaces with a modern, aggressive look. The result was a machine that was not only fast, but also visually striking. The Doom Zero stood out with its bold, futuristic design. Flat body panels, a low profile, and gull-wing doors made the car resemble a movie prototype. Retractable headlights were also added, emphasizing its sporty character. Such solutions in 1978 were almost experimental. Most manufacturers still favored classic shapes and conventional doors. The Doom Zero looked like a manifesto of creativity and ambition from Japanese engineers, proving that the land of the rising sun could compete with European legends of sports cars. The creator's joy quickly turned into frustration. The Doom Zero failed to pass the homologation process in Japan. Safety regulations were too restrictive for such an experimental construction. Despite positive reactions from the public and the media, the car could not go on sale. Attempts to secure homologation in the United States were also unsuccessful. Even when facing global markets, Hayashi's dream of building a road car for true enthusiasts remained out of reach. In 1979, a version called the Doom Zero P2 was created with European and American markets in mind. The changes included, among other things, larger bumpers and minor styling revisions to comply with local safety standards. The car was tested at several industry events, earning positive reviews from journalists and automotive enthusiasts. Nevertheless, the project was ultimately shelved, and Doom shifted its focus to race cars, including the Zero RL prototype powered by Cosworth engines. The Zero P2 became a symbol of potential that was never fully realized. After the homologation setbacks, Doom redirected its efforts toward motorsport. The Zero RL prototype was developed and entered in endurance races, although it did not achieve significant success. The company, rooted in childhood dreams of building sports cars, began to build its reputation in racing, expanding its engineering expertise that would later be applied to other projects. Doom became a symbol of Japanese technical innovation, even if the road-going Zero never left the showroom floor. Although the Doom Zero never reached mass production, its popularity in Japan was immense. The car appeared repeatedly in television programs and automotive publications. As a miniature toy, it found its way into thousands of children's bedrooms, inspiring future drivers, engineers, and tuners. The Zero became a symbol of creativity and ambition, proof that even a project rejected by the system can inspire generations. Today, the Doom Zero lives on mainly in memory and in virtual worlds, including the Gran Turismo game series, where its futuristic silhouette continues to fascinate new generations of players. The car remains an example of courage in design and perseverance in pursuing dreams. Although it never became a mass-produced product, its influence on Japanese car culture and the imagination of young enthusiasts is undeniable. The Doom Zero proved that sometimes the greatest achievements are measured not by sales success, but by the inspiration visionary projects leave behind.